Just Being Me podcast. Your girls, Margot and Mary. Hey y'all, welcome to the Just Being Me podcast with your host Miss Mary Mack and me, comedian Margot Evans. How y'all doing out there? Hey Miss Mary Mack.
Hey, happy Friday Eve.
Happy Friday Eve, y'all. That's what it is. Friday Eve. I like that. Mm-hmm. It's better than Thursday. When anything that have the word Friday in it, you get happy. So, yeah. Friday Eve it is. The thought of the day is fortune factors the bold.
Say that one more time.
Fortune factors the bold.
Okay. If
they say so. Let me see what tomorrow says, because that didn't hit me. That didn't hit me like the rest of them hit me.
No,
I'm like,
that didn't hit right.
I'm like, am I reading it right? It says fortune factors the bold. Okay. That's what it says. But tomorrow it says it doesn't happen overnight, so keep going. Okay, I like that one.
Now that hits.
Yeah, that hit. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hitter right there. It doesn't happen overnight, so keep going. Yes, I appreciate that one. I'm going to give that one a hand clap. Yes, because I felt that one. So we're here, and you know what? Let's just jump. Oh, Leah, let's jump into our weekend review. What you do this weekend? Mary, what you do this weekend?
What did I do this weekend? Well, I went to a backyard boogie and I went to a movie premiere with you in Inglewood. Had a really great time. Great movie, by the way. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Great movie. I mean, at the end, it just had me jump. I just jumped because I just couldn't believe what the ending was. Mm-hmm. But that's what I did. I went to a high school friend. It was a brother birthday, so went up there to Harbor City. We had a really good time, good food, and it was just good seeing everybody again. Mm-hmm. And then you and I went out to Inglewood, had a good time. Mm-hmm. VIP treatment.
Yes, we did.
And really nice, really nice. Mm-hmm. And what about you?
I went with you to the to the premiere. Before that, I was at home trying to get everything together, like cleaning up and stuff like that. I've been doing a lot of wedding stuff, like really being into the wedding stuff. Looking at dresses and shoes and for the bridesmaids and shoes for me. Because I don't wear nothing but tennis shoes. I actually found my shoes. I didn't even tell you that.
You did?
Yep. They are Converse.
Oh, okay.
And they are embellished. I'm going to actually show it to you.
Please.
Yes.
You know I'm good for getting up showing stuff. So.
Okay.
Look, I'll wait on you.
Look, as I drop them. I found them online. Because that's what I was doing. Looking for shoes. And...
oh my gosh.
They are Converse, platform, off-white. They're embellished. They have like little design on them.
You put that design on there?
No, they came like that.
Oh, wow.
So when I seen them, because remember I was talking about getting them
your sister was going to kind of blink it out.
Yes. I'm like, I don't even need a bling. Because I can wear these shoes again, and I don't need you to bling it. It looks perfect the way that it is. I like the way that it looks.
As long as you're happy with it.
Yes. So it's like an off-white. It's called embellished. What is it called? Converse. It is a Converse vintage white something. But it has its own little embellishment on it. And
it looks very pretty.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Because I was like, we was getting shoes that was white. Like the bottom was white. My dress is not white. Right. My dress is like champagne color. So I'm like, I don't want white. So when I was that's what I was doing this weekend, and I came across those shoes. So I was like, let me order them now, see if I like it, so I can send them back if I don't. And I did. I like them. And then we went to the premiere, and the movie is called Congress in Cali.
Yes.
And it was a really, really good movie. It was.
I wasn't expecting that ending, though.
No, I wasn't expecting that ending. It was actually funny, and then it was serious. It's produced by Siobhan Williams Graham and Clark Lewis. We got the VIP treatment, like Mary said. We went to the back, and they had the wine and the tray pass and all that good stuff. And then we sat in
chicken, fruit, vegetables,
cheese, which I didn't go get no cheese.
They had different types of drinks and water and everything. Yeah, it was nice. They had a saxophone playing.
They had a saxophone player, and he was playing really good music. But we had a really bad experience while we were there. That we want to share. We had a bad experience. Okay, everything was good. Everything was beautiful. Everything. Until there was somebody that was at the movie who shouldn't have been at the movie because their ass was sick. They were snorting. What did you call it? Snorkeling?
Oh, snorkeling.
They were snorkeling.
And she was hawking and just
hawking and coughing.
Oh my God, it was awful.
She wasn't directly behind us. We sat on the end, so we said we number seat 1 and 2, and then she may have been seat number 5 or 6 on the back row. So she was away from us, but you just kept hearing it. And Mary turned to me. She was like, "You hear that?" Oh, yes, it's gross. It's nasty. And that movie wasn't worth you bringing your sick ass out to come see it. You could have waited till it went on DVD or something.
Right.
That was not. And then Mary ran into the lady in the bathroom. Over there blowing her nose and touching everything.
And just, going to town right there in the mirror at the sink,
See,
I was like, ugh.
Y'all need to stop it with this. Oh, I think it's my sinuses. It's not COVID. It's no. Half the time it'd be COVID. It'd be COVID. Stop it. You can't be out in the public with all these snotty ass noses and gross. Just
I think it's sinus. Sinus season is over. This is summertime. Sinus is in the springtime.
Right.
You know what? They send out a whole bunch of kits in the mail. And everybody got these 2 kits. There is 2 tests in each kit. Go home and take a freaking test.
Yes, please.
You know what I mean? Take a freaking test.
Take a test. Don't be out in closed quarters like we in a movie theater. All right. Why are you calling me? And why is it ringing? Oh, because it's ringing on my computer. But yeah, take a test. You don't need to be out here. COVID is here. You don't need to be out in these close quarters in a movie theater knowing that it's going to be cool air, which we never felt really, but it's just, I felt it like at the end. I was like, okay, now here come the cool air coming through. It was a sold out show, so everybody is close to each other, and your ass is sick. And you over there coughing and hacking and doing all that stuff. It was just annoying. But the movie was really good.
It was really good. And I just want to say this. Black people, wear your mask and quit playing.
Oh, yeah.
Me, Margot, and we saw, I was another elderly lady that was against the wall there on that side to the left. She had on a nice mask that you could, kind of represented and it kind of matched her outfit. It was so cute. I didn't see nobody else with a mask on.
Nope.
Nobody.
And we was the only ones in there with our proudly wearing our masks because you in close quarters with all these different people. So yeah.
You know, it's just like, we try out there trying to live another day. Y'all out here bull crap.
Spreading it around. Oh, she had a very, I don't know the guy's name. The comedian she had, he was so hilarious.
He was funny as he brought back a whole bunch of old people.
Right. He was funny. He was so hilarious. I mean, he was like old school funny. Like if you old enough to know the nursery rhymes and the things that happened back in the day.
Like, kill it.
Right. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, all that.
Hey, engine number 9.
Okay. He brought it. I mean, and
brought it in there.
All the audience was just with him.
Down, baby. Oh yeah.
Down, baby. Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
Oh my God, that was funny.
Yes.
So funny. He did an excellent job.
He did an awesome job. He opened the show.
Mm-hmm.
And he was good. And I'm sorry I don't have his name because I'm over here looking. I'm trying to see if I can find it on their page, but I don't see it. But it was really good. He was really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here he is. Let's see. His name is, they don't have his name on here. That sucks. They have a big old picture of him on her page, but his name is not on there. But he was funny. He was hilarious. What in the world? Okay. Anyway, did that, and then so my nephews graduated from kindergarten. One graduated on Wednesday. Another one is graduating Friday. So
wow.
Yes. So they had a good old time. We went to go eat. I left early from work yesterday because they only allowed 3 people at the graduation because of COVID.
Okay.
And so I couldn't go to the graduation, but immediately after they had, we went to Kicking Crawfish because my nephew, Gavin, loves shrimp.
Does he really?
Mm-hmm. And that's where he wanted to go. So I was like, y'all can't go like for dinner? She's like, no, he wants to go right after the graduation. So I was like, all right. So I took off work, went to eat with them, and it was really nice. And my dad's birthday. It was my dad's birthday.
Yay!
On Tuesday the 7th. We celebrate his birthday and the graduation at the same time. Why are people calling me? I don't understand. So we did that. And then, wait, hold on. You know what? Hold on, y'all. Okay. Sorry about that. So what had happened, what had happened is that y'all president is here in California, downtown Los Angeles with not all the leaders, but most of the leaders of the world. And they're fucking up my business. They are fucking up my business because they have all the streets blocked off in downtown LA because they are at the Intercontinental Hotel down there, and so with our kitchen, earlier in the day we didn't get any orders because the drivers can't get through in and out of downtown or anywhere around downtown, and my kitchen, Pastrami on the Run, is in the USC downtown area. So we didn't get no orders. Now they're getting like orders like crazy. So they had an order, which is had to put us on pause for a minute. That's who was calling. It was Grubhub, and they had to confirm an order. And they're so busy right now, they didn't confirm the order, so I had to go do it. So that's what.
Oh, okay.
That's what had happened. So yeah.
Now, how long they gonna be out there? Is tomorrow the last?
I think tomorrow's the last day. Thank God. Because all week it's been a mess. So yeah, nephew's graduation, dad's birthday, and that's it. I don't think I can't remember doing anything else this weekend. I clean. It's so crazy because you live by yourself, so and that's what I miss because I love my man, I love my fiance, but when you live by yourself, when you clean your house stay clean. You know that nothing's gonna be fucked up unless you fuck it up, right?
Right, absolutely.
When you live with somebody, I clean my house, and I love a clean house. I love the way it looks. I love the way it smells. When I'm like the weekend, I'm chilling, and I know that everything is clean.
Right.
But when my better half comes in, it seemed like a tornado hit my house. It just looks like a tornado hit it. I'm like, didn't I just clean this house?
Wow.
Why is just random shit just everywhere? I cleaned my house. I cleaned our house. And he came home. This was yesterday. He was like, okay, let's go through, because we're trying to get rid of some stuff. He said, okay, let's go through the drawers in the studio and so we can get rid of a lot of the stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. We went through it. This room was actually clean. The studio that I'm in right now was actually clean. I'm looking around right now. I'm giving him stuff to either throw away or put somewhere. When I came back in here, that stuff is still sitting there. Drawers are open with shit in it that wasn't like shit in it before. I'm like, oh God, okay. Let me not even. Now I'm gonna have to clean up again because I'm a Virgo and I get what do they call that? I don't know, but it irks me. It irks me when I start seeing like just a whole lot of stuff out of place. What do they call that? Things have to be in their place, or it give me anxiety. Like it's not in its place.
OCD.
OCD, yes. I just walked back in this room right now, and I'm like, I have straight OCD right now because it's just like burn, stuff is not in its place. And it's driving me nuts. Okay, I'm going to ignore it and I'm gonna move on.
You're not gonna be able to ignore it.
Oh no, I'm gonna be cleaning it up tonight. Tonight, before I go to bed tonight. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Okay, so let's talk about it. Not about my OCD.
No. You know what I wanted to say too is that I don't know if we talked about it before, but I was thinking about this yesterday. Nick Cannon talking about he having more babies.
You know what? I just seen that when I was looking on the shade room.
I thought you said you was done.
I'm tired of Nick Cannon.
You think he got a mental issue or something?
Something's not clicking there.
I was like, really? And now Cam Newton, he was the football player. I don't know if he's still playing or not. I really don't know. He's the father of 7. And he's saying that he made a big mistake by having a child outside of his long-term relationship.
Oh, wow.
So you had 6 by somebody else and then end up having a 7 with somebody else. And now you're saying that it was a grave mistake, humanistic mistake. Well, yeah, especially when you're not even trying to protect yourself.
Right.
After 6 kids. Don't you think it's time for the second son?
And how you gonna say you made a... Did the lady have a baby? Like, your child was gonna see that someday. And you saying that baby was a mistake?
He trying to kiss up to somebody. He'll go back and apologize later.
Oh, my God. I can't.
You know what I mean? And who are all these people that think having all these babies okay? They don't even think about what they do to the children.
Yeah.
To the children. How are you going to be able to be a father to every single child equally?
Yeah.
You can't do it.
You can't.
And that is not fair to the child.
No.
That's not fair to the child. Man, keep your seed.
Yeah.
Keep your seed. I don't want it. I don't want to be bothered with it. It ain't that serious for me.
It's not. And people are saying, they're like, oh, well, he got the money. It don't have nothing to do with the money.
It ain't got nothing to do with the money. And the kid ain't gonna care nothing about the money when daddy ain't there.
Right. The time that you
ain't there on a regular.
Not going to spend with these kids. Okay, so you just get all 9 of your kids at one time, and that's, you think that's going to be okay? It's going to be okay for your kids that is 9 of y'all? No.
Every kid has a different relationship with their father. You know what I mean? Look, don't gather up don't gather up a whole bunch of kids and say, okay, you spending time with daddy. That's not spending no time with daddy.
No.
You know what I mean? Other kids have things they want to discuss with their father. Their father may want to discuss with them. How you doing? What's going on? This and that and other relationship.
Right.
Relationship.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna be doing that with no big old, huge posse of kids that you seeing like, once a month or something like that. Dude, go on, take that. We don't need it.
Right.
That's not fathering to me.
It's not fathering.
That's not fathering to me. You was there with your daddy, I was there with mine. Look, please.
Yeah.
Father, every day.
Yep. Every day.
Every day.
And if I didn't have him, that would have been something different. That's like
okay. And look, your daddy knew you.
Yes.
Like the back of his hand.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't no second guessing nothing.
Right.
It was like always knew what was going on in school, always knew what you needed.
Right.
Just stuff like that. All that ghetto mess about gathering up a whole bunch of kids and all that kind of stuff, man. Please.
You can't
that ain't
do
no
it.
father to me.
You can't do it.
That's not parenting.
Right. It's not.
You know what I mean? And it's so sad that kids have to suffer that way.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's really sad. And I wish these girls would be smarter. And even these guys protecting their seed, man.
Yeah.
That seed is something important.
Yeah.
That egg is something important. Y'all be careful.
All over the
y'all
place.
choose to have children with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because think about what the outcome may be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you sitting there and you got to suffer with your child.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what may be eating in your child's spirit for the rest of their life because of the type of daddy that they had.
Yeah.
Or the daddy wasn't there or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be selfish with that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just sad when I think about all these people going around just having all these freaking kids. You know what I mean? What happened to the family unit? How come we ain't trying to get back there?
Right. He doesn't care.
These kids grow up and we be in situations like it is now.
Right. Exactly. He's taking it as, I don't know, as a joke. He already it says, making light of conversation around fathering 9 children, 6 within the past 2 years. Nick shared with Angela Yee, how things led to the present. His answer is what had people talking on social media. So this is what he said. And the thing is, everybody saw I was down. So everybody was like, let me give him a little vagina. And that's going to cheer him up. And I fell victim to it because I was in such a weak space. So December, right, before Christmas, I started fucking like crazy.
Without protecting yourself.
Exactly. So they said,
you can go out and have all sex you want, but you got to be smart about it.
Yep. So they said Nick seemingly placed the blame on being weak and accused expecting 2 babies at the same time. Again, both Abby De La Rosa and the mother of Nick's twin boys, Bree, are pregnant with Nick's babies currently. So she got two coming from 2 different ladies. One of them had babies by him before. One of them had twins, and then the other one is expecting from him. And then so it says fans of Nick Cannon did not let him off the hook so easy after calling himself a victim. Folks on Twitter took the opportunity to diagnose Nick with being a sex addict. Others call his behavior irresponsible, while some also joked about him impregnating multiple women in such a short period of time.
I'm saying irresponsible.
He irresponsible. He don't care. He's slinging his dick wherever he gonna sling it. And he says he wants a lot of kids. But if you can have a lot of kids if you want to, but pick a lady and have them. Don't have a lot of kids with 500 women. Are you serious?
Be a real father.
Yeah.
Be a real father. If you want to be a father, be a real father. You have children.
Yeah. It says Nick Cannon isn't seen as a victim of having multiple kids of wedlock and then not being able to provide for them. He knew the risk of making multiple kids with various women and will deal with the consequences as that decision is due time. That's what some dude said. I'm like, what?
But you know, it ain't all about the money.
It don't have nothing to do with the money.
It ain't got nothing to do with the money. It's about the quality.
Yep.
The quality.
Yep. Y'all don't. You just don't get it.
We
don't
be so ignorant.
Yep. Don't get it.
We're gonna be so ignorant.
Coping with sex is just a bad alcohol. Yeah. I don't get it. Seriously, Nick has to be stopped. He's just showing all the tweets that came in. But yeah, that came from the shade room. And yeah, I seen that and I was like, I can't. It was a lot of news on here that I just kept saying, I can't. Cannot. Y'all is crazy with this.
That's really, really crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, and it seems like to me that, you know, a man, especially a man at his level, you know, you would really be trying to protect your seed.
Right.
You know, Kobe had all that. He wasn't out there trying to spread nothing.
Nope. He had his kids and he was done.
You know, I know what my seed was going. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Your seed should be so special to you that you just don't have kids all
you just
over
don't
the place.
give it. You don't share that seed with just anybody.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You doing background checks on these people and their family.
Yep.
Because see, it goes past the person.
Yeah.
It goes to the family too.
Yeah. Especially being who you are.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
I know Mariah Carey like, oh my God.
What in the heck just happened?
Okay. I would never get back with you. Like, I just won't. You know, that brings me to a situation. So,
okay.
I had an ex-boyfriend that was years ago.
Okay.
And when I broke up with my second husband, who really whatever, you know, I started talking to him, not in a relationship, just having a conversation with him. He told me he has like 11 kids.
Oh my God. Why?
He has 11 children. I was like, there is no way in heaven that I would ever. I wasn't thinking about getting back with him then anyway, but it wouldn't. It never even crossed my mind. After he told me that, I'm like, good. Go on and be with your however baby mamas and your 11 kids, because it's just not something that I would ever sign up for. Never sign up for.
No parts of that. Mm-mm.
Even though the male does not have the children, you still have the responsibility of those 11 children. If you're a father, you know, if you want to call yourself a father.
That's why we talked about controlling your seed, because you got to make sure that you put on your own condom, you bring your own condoms,
mm-hmm.
and you make sure that you take care of your condom when you're done.
Right.
You know what I mean? Protecting your shit.
Yep.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
You know what? And it's so funny because these women not even smart enough to even say, no, we're not having sex because you don't have a condom.
Yeah. All they see is, it's Nick Cannon. It's Nick Cannon. I'm going to have a baby.
Look, I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
It ain't happening.
You got 9 other children somewhere else. You better get the hell away from me. No. Mm-mm.
You know, and it's so funny because the kid is going to be looking at mama. Where my daddy?
Right.
Is my daddy coming to this? He ain't gonna be able to go to every game.
Mm-mm.
He ain't gonna be able to go to all the recitals. He ain't gonna be able to go to all the college campus and check the son in.
No.
Or the daughter in.
Or the graduations.
The graduations either.
Nope.
You know, that kind of stuff is important.
Yeah. You about to have 2.
How you gonna spread yourself, boo? How you gonna spread yourself?
You about to have 2 right now at the same time. So they're gonna be going through everything together. Now, so not unless they go to the same school. You gotta be like running over here to this graduation, run over here to graduation, buying this one a car, buy this one a car, do this with it. No. Mm-mm.
See, I wouldn't even want to answer them type of questions to my child.
Mm-mm.
But Mama, I don't, what? Oh my God.
Something's not. I mean, we know he lost the baby, right? He just lost his
Yeah, he lost
son.
that pretty little baby. He showed
Mm-hmm.
him.
So something even before that, because he already had a lot of kids before the baby had passed. The son had passed away.
Oh yeah. Now Mariah's kids were the first ones, right?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, right?
Those were the first ones.
Okay, those were the first. Those
and he was married to her.
He was married to her. Yeah.
So
yeah.
okay. And then after that, maybe after that is when his mind went somewhere else. After they broke up, and then his goal was to have all these kids, and it didn't matter who was having them. As long as he was having kids, I don't know. He need to go talk to a therapist, a psychologist.
Now I do understand he has one.
He has
one, and he had promised her that he was going to go celibate for a little bit, and until they work some things out. And they say he couldn't hold on. He said he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, he have a sex addiction.
Yeah, so she needs to send him to somebody that's able, or specialty is the sex addiction. Yeah. If there is such a thing. I don't even know there's such a thing. That term is used so much and thrown around, I don't know anymore.
You just want to have sex all the time. You're a fiend. You're a sex fiend. And it don't make it right. Just because you say you have a sex addiction don't make it right.
And you know what? And it's so funny because just because you have sex all the time, that don't mean you have to have babies, though.
Right? Yeah, you're right. You know how to wrap it up.
You don't have to bring a child in here that is not going to experience a father being there all the time.
Right.
There's no need to bring somebody like that into the world if you're not going to be 100%. You cannot be 100% with all them kids and raised in all different households. You can't be 100%.
No, you can't. And somebody is not, one of them 9 kids is not going to like you very much. They're not, because you're not going to be there for them. You're just not going to be there in the way that they need you to be there for them. You could call your daddy. Okay, calling and being there in my life is 2 different things.
Right.
I'm about to call you. Call you for what? The hell? Why he ain't here? Shit.
Look, how come he didn't call me?
Right. I'm the child. Why he didn't call me?
How is he going to remember all the birthdays?
Ooh.
Girl. We are messing up our children.
Yeah.
We are messing up our children.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You were saying that in LA County they confirmed there was 2 cases of smallpox.
No, monkeypox.
Oh, the monkeypox. I'm about to say, what was?
Yeah, and they said that it was two different people that travel internationally, pretty frequently.
Ugh.
So
that shit looked horrible too. Ugh.
It was awful. And these people, you gotta be careful though. You gotta be careful. All travel ain't good travel, you guys.
No.
You guys really have to be careful with that kind of stuff out there. And it scares me. I always thought it was pretty scary. So every once in a while, on TV they will show where somebody tried to smuggle some animals in.
Mm-hmm.
Through the airports and everything, airlines,
mm-hmm.
and it's just like that's why it's not good to try to smuggle in these different birds. These, what do you call those things? These turtles
mm-hmm.
and iguanas and all that kind of stuff. You don't know what those animals are carrying.
Yeah.
And you bring them in here into the United States.
Right.
You have to be very careful. Or, you're trying to bring them over, from out of the country and stuff like that. And then you just start a whole new thing. I mean, even I think about how big bugs have gotten now.
Yeah.
Bugs, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like, I've never seen bugs this big in my whole entire life.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't grow up in a house where we had bugs or anything like that.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, how you be walking down the street or something and you see these big old huge bugs.
Yeah.
And, I just have to think that these bugs are coming from different countries that are brought over here by people coming from out of the country.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
On if they're on the cargo ships, airplanes, travel. People are dirty. People are
Yep.
nasty.
Yep.
People are smuggling people in here.
Yep.
They probably have bugs or the bugs' eggs and stuff and all in their stuff.
Nasty.
And then we see these different species of bugs and we like, well, wait a minute, where'd you come?
I ain't never seen that one before. Right. Yep.
Exactly. It's just really crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, come on, you guys.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you don't know what diseases and stuff these animals and these bugs and stuff they carry and poisonous.
Yeah.
That's not stuff bugs need.
Ugh.
Little bitty looking frogs they bringing over. Don't nobody want them frogs over here.
Right. They don't belong over here. This is not where they live.
Leave them in their habitat.
Right.
Leave them in their habitat. You know what? If we want to see them or whatever, we could turn on some YouTube or something.
We'll go. Yeah, we'll follow them that way. We don't need to see them
that way.
We don't need to see them.
They don't have to be right here in our neighborhood.
Right. They don't belong over here. They weren't born here like that.
They don't belong.
They don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. So keep them where they supposed to be.
And they would be happier there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They would be much happier there.
Yeah, that's where they're supposed to be. Yeah. I don't know. We had the preliminary voting. Is it called the preliminary?
Yes, we did.
Yesterday, where we were voting for, those who could vote. I was so mad for the mayor of Los Angeles because I'm in Carson, so
I couldn't vote for him. I couldn't vote for that either.
I didn't have it on my ballot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I guess. But yeah, you said it was low turnout, low voter turnout.
Yeah, very low turnout, which is, at these times it's usually low turnout, but this is the lowest turnout they have ever had. I think people are just getting tired of the bull crap. To be honest, nobody went over 50%. Caruso had 42%, and it looks like Bass had 38%. So it looks like we're going to be going back to the polls on them. Well, people are not us necessarily. I don't know. In November.
I'm mad.
What's his name? The sheriff.
I'm gonna change my address to my mama address.
Villanueva. Him and Luna. And Luna is the retired police chief of Long Beach. They're going to be doing a runoff too because none of them made over 50.
So wait, okay, so you from Long Beach. What do you know about Luna?
Nothing really.
No.
I just remember him being, the chief. I don't know nothing really spectacular about him. I didn't hear really anything bad about him either. But, that's really not my circle. So, he's a chief. Rarely do you see a chief unless there's some type of function or something
right.
like that.
Well, I voted for the Villanueva.
No, you didn't. I did not vote for him. I'm just like, no, sirree.
I did. Sirree. It's something about him that I do like. And but I do know the other side too. Like I know things that people that have been said about him as well. I didn't know any of the other people, and I did not know that Luna was because I probably would have voted for the Long Beach dude. Had I known that, I didn't know that. So I just went with the things that I do know that I do like about Villanueva, and I chose him.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I did not vote for him because, from many years ago, the sheriff was just out of control. The jails and stuff like that out of control. And, just what I hear people say that they do and how they talk to people is just crazy.
Yeah. And
then I just feel like he's so busy, protecting his people, and it's just like, well, what are you doing to clean it up though? What if it is true?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So when we saw that clip that took place in your jail with your man, with that man's knee on that guy's neck, and you said that you wasn't aware of it, and they turned around and found out that you were aware of it, and you guys tried to bury it,
Yeah.
I don't trust you. So what else is there that we don't know about?
A lot.
Mr. Sheriff Man.
Look, I don't trust none of them, and
I don't trust none.
I'm not about to say that. Right? I'm about to say I'm not gonna vote, but I am.
You know, it took a lot for me to vote this time too. But you know what? I couldn't sit here and not do it.
Yeah.
You know.
I went ahead and did it, but I really was looking forward. The only thing I was really looking forward to was the mayoral vote, and then I found out that I wasn't going to be doing that, so I was like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just vote for people that I know. Some people I didn't even know, and I just any, meeny, miny, mo'd it.
No, Margot.
No,
don't
I didn't.
be eeny, meeny, miny, and mo.
I did. I seen which one was the party favorite or whatever, how they had it on there. And then, so I said, okay. And then I read something, and I'll say, okay, well, I'll pick this one.
Okay.
It was on the party favorite. I didn't any, meeny, miny, but I did. I went for the party favorite.
Okay.
And then I said, okay, well, this one I'll pick because I don't know nobody.
Okay.
I'm glad they had that shit on there because I was like, okay, I really don't know these people. I really don't.
They have a black assistant mayor of Long Beach, a deputy mayor, whatever they call him. His name is Rex. Out here in Long Beach, I did vote for him.
Oh, so y'all mayor leaving?
Yes.
Oh.
And he's doing really well. I think he's trying to go. I forget where he's going. He did pretty good too with the votes for him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's leaving.
Okay.
He's leaving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did pretty good.
All right. Yeah. So we gotta wait till November. Well, y'all do have to wait till November because.
Yeah, gotta wait till November.
I can't vote. For who I want to vote for, even though that kind of stuff affects everybody. So, do we have a mayor of Carson? Is that?
I know. I was going to ask you. Did you find out who the mayor of Carson was?
Let me see.
Did you know that somebody told me that Rick Caruso owns the Grove?
He does.
Okay. Yeah.
Mayor of Carson, California. Let's see. Yeah, we do. Her name is Lula Davis Holmes.
Lula Davis?
Mm-hmm. So you know Lula Davis is black. Let me see the picture of Lula.
Oh, yeah. Lula.
Lula is black. Lula Davis. Yes, she is. Look at Lula with the red hair. She got red hair. Look at Lula. She was elected in November 2020, and her term expires November 2024.
Okay.
And she is actually the first black female mayor of Carson. Okay, Mayor Lula. Look at, I learned something today. What about that stank that was over here, Lula? No,
Did they ever find out what that was and take care of that?
Yeah, they took care of it. They took care of it. They did some kind of treatments, and yeah, it's gone. Okay, Lula.
Good.
She cute.
Good.
She cute. Okay, so I guess, well, I won't be over here in 2024. I'll tell you that much. I'm a gypsy, and I'm with me and my gypsy man. We'll be packing it up really soon and finding another place to squat. Yeah, because
another place to lay your head.
I have never moved so much as I moved with this man right here. Seriously, God. A gypsy family. I met him. I was living in LA. Mm-hmm. We moved from LA to downtown LA in Little Tokyo. We moved from Little Tokyo down to downtown Long Beach. We moved from downtown Long Beach. Now we in Carson. And now we got a fifth place to go. So
where you want to go?
I don't know. I don't know. So we'll see. we shall see where we going. But I know I gotta get out of this establishment that I'm in right now. It's just not the business. So
not the business, huh?
Not the business at all. It's what do you call it? A glorified ghetto, a glorified project. That's what it is.
And that was so new and pretty.
Yes, it was. We were the only people here. It was so beautiful, and we didn't have nobody here. And then the folks got to coming, and we like, what? Huh? What? Where are we?
Let the dogs in.
Let the dogs all in, and we was in the wrong place. So, with that said, we need to bounce our little bougie asses up out of here, cause not the business at all. Not at all. Okay, so, gun reform. These mothers. So you saying that they raised the limit to purchase a semi-automatic? Why don't they just take semi-automatics off the shelf? What is a semi-automatic gun used for?
No.
What?
It said that the House passes a sweeping gun reform after Buffalo situation at the supermarket or store or whatever, and then with the school mass shootings, they said they raised the age limit for purchasing a semi-automatic and prohibit the sale of ammunition magazines with the capacity of more than 15 rounds.
I mean, an AR-15 rifle, popular semi-automatic weapon, it says. What do you need it for? I don't understand what a regular person needs a semi-automatic rifle for, that I'm going to sell this to you because you're 21 and you can pass the crazy test. Like, no.
But you know what I don't understand is those type of weapons are used in the armed forces.
Thank you.
So I don't know why, or I mean, I don't know why you would need them, here,
right,
in the city. I don't know why. I know that there's a lot of people that do hunting, men and stuff like that. They even have hunting clubs and stuff like that, and fishing clubs, and it's all kind of different clubs. And but the thing is that what type of rifles that they use, I don't know. I couldn't even imagine using an automatic out there, shooting a deer or a big buck or something.
Yeah, you're gonna tear up the meat.
They shoot rabbits and stuff like that too, and pheasant, they shoot up, So I don't understand. I don't understand. But some people are into guns. Some people are collectors. And they take them to the firing ranges and they practice, and that's what they do.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, I understand, but it's just like, 'cause I'm looking at these pictures of this gun, and it's like it has to be okay. Say for instance that you are a hunter, you hunt.
My dad was a hunter. Okay.
So you have to get a license to hunt, right?
It depends on where you are.
Okay.
Yes. So yes, you do. Now, let me explain some things to you, because I always ask my dad that too. So what it is sometimes people that have a lot of property, big acres.
Right.
So there's a certain time during the year where they call hunting season.
Mm-hmm.
And what that means is that you're free to go hunt, in the right areas. And there are people that own property that goes like acres and acres and acres and acres. And you could just call up that person and say, hey, man, I like to come down there, and do some hunting. Mm-hmm. And he'll say, okay, how many people you got, and you tell them or whatever. And people let you on their property to hunt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? and things like that. Now they have these big places and stuff like that where people travel all over the world to hunt. Now, in those places and stuff like that, you do have to have permits and license and things like that, especially if you're bringing them back. Because there are some things you can't hunt. They have to be a certain weight. They have to do this. They have to do that. There's a lot of stipulations.
Right.
But like my dad and them, they knew people that had a lot of property and big land and stuff like that, and they would go and hunt on the land, on people's acreages and things like that. It's just crazy stuff, and whatever they was hunting or whatever they was catching, I wasn't eating.
Okay, it's like I'm good.
I'm not doing that. And my dad, he hunt and he fished, and it's just like we grew up around all that, and it's like, nope, I'm not eating none of that. I don't want to see it. Please,
right?
I am so not interested. And we used to love to fish. We used to go camping and things like that. And my daddy taught us how to shoot guns. We would go to the firing range with my dad every other weekend. And it wasn't a maybe. No, you were going. And we had to do all that. But, the only time he really hunt was like when all him and his brothers got together. And my dad traveled with his guns. You know what I'm saying? And, that was like a hobby of theirs. That's the way they grew up,
Right. And that's understandable because there's a lot of people that grew up like back, in the down south or whatever. They go hunt, they do that.
And like in Montana, and Iowa, and Missouri, and places like that. Girl, please, that's some serious hunting.
I think that everybody who wants to be a hunter, because it's a sport, they do that. That you have to have a license, just like a car. So you can't drive a car without a license. So you should not be able to buy a rifle or AR-15 or any of that kind of stuff without a license not for a gun, but for the reason why you need to have an AR-15, why you would need a rifle.
That's right. I agree with that. I can agree with that.
That's not, if they do that, then when these 21-year-olds now, they want to say they could come in here. So, okay, so where's your license? What are you doing with this gun? You hunting? What are you doing? Okay, where's your license at? And they got to take a test, just like you got to take a test to get a car to drive. You got to go take your test to pass your test. Psychological should probably be along with it. Make it difficult. People got to go through some things, not just, all right, you passed this test. No, because I'm about to give you this AR-15. I need to make sure you right in the head. I need to make sure you know what this weapon can do. So yeah, do some stuff. Make it a little bit difficult.
And then you know what? Not only that, excuse me, but why not just have somebody go through their computers?
Yeah.
Go through their posts and things like that in the internet and stuff like that. See what's going on.
Yeah. They'll find a whole lot of stuff out, like they've been finding out with all these other people that
go on social media. Up stuff. Have your little wizard down there and give me your name. Let me figure some things out. Whatever. Let me take a look. Let me find out where you are.
And they see you over there talking about, I'm about to kill all black people with as soon as I turn 21, I'm gonna get my assault rifle and I'm gonna kill everybody. Okay, we're not about to give you one of these.
Or if you in there shooting dogs and cats.
Right. Exactly.
And shooting at the squirrels and stuff in the trees and stuff like that. No, we're not going to do that.
We're not doing that. We're not doing it.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm like,
there should be some more stringent, rules and regulations and stuff
like that for the
purchase of these automatic weapons. I agree. Semi-automatic weapons. I agree. Totally agree.
They don't want to do it. That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, because they're in the bed with the NRA.
Right there, you go.
You know what I mean?
They're making dollars
so many
too.
Deals and there's so many favors and all that kind of stuff happening. They not the vacations that they get that they can take their wives and their kids. You know what I'm saying? All that making stuff happen, paying for kids' education and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that happens with all that kind of mess. So they're not gonna go against that and stop. All that from coming. Right.
It has to be. It would be no other reason for you not to say, okay, yeah, look at what's going on. Let's ban these. unless you were getting some kickbacks and kickdowns and some shit happening for you and your family.
Exactly. How do you think that Trump's son, the one that's the hunter with all the guns and stuff and all the animal heads and stuff, how do you think he goes on those big safaris and does all that kind of stuff? Girl, the NRA.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They ain't paying for nothing.
Not paying for nothing.
They not paying for nothing. Y'all just keep on saying no, and we're not gonna set up no new laws and no new regulations and everything like that. And we'll keep, providing nice places for you guys to go and things for your children, and and that's exactly what they do.
Right.
They all crooked. They all got their hands in, in something.
Yeah. Yeah. And
so it's so funny that, when you think about all that kind of stuff and you know how slick people are or whatever, I think now it's starting to come down to where people are really getting tired, and people are really getting fed up with these politicians, because Justice Kavanaugh, they caught a guy out there by his house, girl. He wanted to kill that man.
Yeah, he did.
He wanted to kill that man. That man came all the way from California.
Yep.
He came all the way from California to Maryland and said, no. I don't know why he picked him.
He said, y'all playing on with the leak tapes about the abortion plan and all this other stuff. He just got tired.
Roll bases way. Yeah, people get tired. Stop playing, because you know what? You guys are not here in the real world.
Right.
You guys are not. But you guys are steadily setting up the rules, the regulations, the do's and the don'ts and stuff like that. You know what? It's not fair for you guys to do that.
Right.
It's not fair for you guys. We need to vote on that, just like we vote on everything else. That's what we need to do.
A people's vote, not a your vote.
Because it's so unfair for you guys to control the woman's body.
Right.
Why does it give you that right to?
Right.
That is some crazy crap to think. At this day and age, you guys still fighting over our fucking uterus.
Right. It's ours.
But you ain't telling the man,
get your shit clipped and snipped.
Cut it off.
Okay.
You don't need it no more.
Right.
You ain't doing that. And no one's coming up with birth control pills for a man.
Right.
Nobody's telling him to go get sterile. Ain't nobody telling him, hey, you know what? Stop putting your seed in this woman. You cannot.
Right. It's all on the woman.
Do this anymore. You had enough kids. Nobody's cutting that kind of stuff off.
No.
They tell us what we can't do with our bodies, but they're not controlling the man whatsoever. And then how many kids we have to have, and you're gonna have. It's really crazy. And then you got the doctors in there determining whose baby's gonna live or not.
Right.
And then you get mad because you want to do them.
Yep. Yeah.
Because we can't trust you. We can't trust you.
And you ain't gonna do something to our baby, right? The ones we do want to have. Yeah. Something end up happening to them.
Right. And at this day and age, you mean to tell me that a woman dies in childbirth? You a lie. And the truth ain't in you. There's no way. And you guys dumb down and you guys act like you don't believe when women tell you about their bodies and stuff like that. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And there's a reason for that.
Yep.
There's a reason for that.
Yep. So, y'all, look, you got these gun laws, and then you got these people that got the guns that's coming on after y'all. So now then y'all gonna want to be changing these laws. And, now we going to change the law.
Right.
Now you want to change it. But our babies have to suffer. They had, I don't know if you've seen it, where they had the mothers and the parents that got at the Texas shooting from the school. They were talking to the lawmakers about their kids getting shot at the school. And it was so sad. They had Matthew McConaughey was at the White House. Yeah, and he was talking about this little girl who wore these green Converse shoes with little hearts on them. And that was the only way that them parents were able to determine that that mangled body was their child, was by those shoes. Jesus. That just right there is just. I mean, when I heard that, I was like, "What? If that don't touch y'all hearts, to say that y'all need to do something with these guns, have some kind of control over them, I don't know what else. Until they come over there and shoot all y'all up while y'all sitting up in one of them courtrooms,
right? And
then it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem.
Exactly.
But y'all starting this, so you see this, just like this dude that was by Brett Kavanaugh's house. Mm-hmm. It's starting, and it's about to turn on y'all. Now y'all want to get everybody justice, everybody gonna get security. Oh, okay. But what about the schools? Can we all have security there too? That's gonna do something.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So we'll see. Believe me, I'm not holding my breath on it because
I know
it ain't changed then, and it probably ain't gonna change no time soon.
Right. Exactly.
I didn't ask you if you had a soapbox. Do you have a soapbox?
Do I have a soapbox? No, I can't say that I have a soapbox. Girl, sometimes you just gotta hold some shit.
She could see fighting with herself. She said,
you know, I just don't have a soapbox, but you know, I don't have a soapbox.
Okay, you don't have a soapbox.
Okay. You know, if I'm battling with it like that,
yeah, you don't have one. You don't. I'm looking at you, and you are battling with yourself. I just have a rant. I have a quick rant. Okay. So I call myself being off on Thursday and Friday before Memorial Day because I had to take care of some stuff anyway. So I said, okay, you know what? On Friday morning, I'm gonna get up and I'm going to go to the nail shop and go get my nails done because why? Everybody's at work right now, and I'm gonna go get my nails done before the holiday, whatever. So I called my place that I go get my nails done. Well, we get our nails done. And my lady was booked until like 2:00. And I was like, I said, okay, I can't come that late because I'm trying to get it done before noon.
Right.
So then I go to one that's near me and then now it's packed. I walk in and it's just everybody's in every seat. And including the 2 seats that they're waiting for somebody to finish so that they can go sit in the seat.
Oh, okay.
So when I walk in, this is a thing. When you go to the nail shops, you don't know who gonna speak to you. So you walking in and you just looking around and then somebody's like, "Hi, how can I help you?" I'm like, "Oh, hi." It's just like who's the person? Can you put a sign be like, "We here"? I'll put
on the shirt that says, "Can I help you?"
Yeah. Okay, that's who I'm looking for.
That's what I'm looking for.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm here to get I need a gel manicure and gel pedicure. So this bitch look around. She look around. This place is packed. What the fuck you looking around for? You got 2 people sitting in front of you in the empty seat. Only 2 empty seats. She's like, oh, we busy. Okay. Obviously. I said, yeah, I can see that. She said, can you come back at noon? And it's probably like 9:30. No, it's 10. Because they opened at 10. But they must have opened earlier than that because it was crowded.
It was crowded.
Yeah. So I was like, no. I said, okay. I'm going to go check across the street. So I went across the street, walked in there, and I remember going there before and telling myself that I will never come back here. After I seen the lady, I was like, ooh, this is the place I said I'll never come back.
This is the place I was never coming back.
Right. So I'm like, now I'm in desperate mode. I was like, okay, can y'all take me? And she said yes. And I was like, all right, cool. So she got me, and the guy that did my pedicure, he did perfect. He got me in, done. Thank you, dude. He did a good job. The lady who started my nails, she was rushing She had that little thing. She was all on my meat, like just tearing up my. Tearing my hands up.
I can't.
I'm like, girl, if you don't stop it, it hurt so bad. I haven't had nobody
tearing up my hand.
Yes, I haven't had that happen to me in years, where they just ran all over my meat and hurt. And I'm snatching my hands back a couple of times, and then she ended up having an appointment, so she left, and then she gave me to the owner, and she finished it off. She put so much, so I have my own natural nails, but I had started having my nails dipped in the clear dip, not the acrylic. This lady put acrylic on my fingernails and then put gel, but it's like so thick.
Yeah. And here's the thing. What they're supposed to do is just put like 2 little dips. And then what they do is they shape it.
Yes.
Okay. When they get them nice and shaped and pretty, and then what they do is they go ahead and put the what do you call it? The gel. The gel paint. So you paint the gel maybe twice or whatever, and it looks nice.
Yes.
Nice and thin.
Yes.
It looks nice and thin, but there's no shipping.
Right.
There's no shipping or anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice.
Yes.
And that's it. It's as simple as that. You don't have to keep brushing and putting so much crap on, and then you don't know how to use your instruments to file them down in shape.
Yes.
Girl, please.
It was a horrible mess, and then she polished them. She gave me like 75 coats. Oh my nails, because she talking.
Look at here. Oh my God.
She talking and she painting, and I'm putting my hand in underneath the lamp. She paint this side, I put in my hand. She paint this side, I put my hand. I'm like, God damn it, how many times are we gonna paint these nails? I was so tired and mad. I know people say, well, why did you allow, you know what? I was just so...
And you wanted your nails done.
I wanted my nails done. I was tired. It was no way that I was going to just tell this lady, take this shit off of my nails. I got to go. I just said, I just won't look at my nails. And because when I looked at my nails, it made me angry. And I was like, I will never come back here again. That's just what I would do. I just would never, for real. Now I remember. That's why I didn't go there. So I'm going to have to.
My appointment Saturday morning if you want to. I'm going at 9:30 on Saturday morning.
Oh, but I have to see if Tina is available. That's my lady.
That's who I'll get.
Tina, that do my feet.
Wait a minute.
No.
I got Rose on feet and Tracy on nails.
No, because I was there with your lady. Remember when we was together? You had your 2 ladies. That wasn't my lady.
The one that did your fancy nails all the time?
Yeah.
She the one to do my nails. Her name Tracy.
No, but we was there maybe when we was there together.
Uh-huh.
She wasn't the one doing your nails. She was doing my nails.
I don't like her no more.
Oh, okay.
I got using New York girl.
Oh, okay.
And you know, Rose is the big woman.
Yeah.
That like doing my feet.
I like her.
So I have a standing with them.
Okay.
I have to have both of them every other Saturday.
Okay.
At 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I might have to do that. I'll let you know
I can't go.
Right.
I couldn't go on Saturday, so you can take my appointment if you want to.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do that because I can't look at these.
But they got to clean you up.
They got to do the job because this is right here is a hot ass mess. Hot ass mess. So,
exactly.
That's my rant. I'm just mad. Every time I look at my nails, I'm just like, ugh, I can't. In our reality takeaway, so I just wanted to give you a little quick update about Monique and D.L. Hughley. They are whatever, still going back and forth with each other. I sat and watched one of Monique and her husband Sydney lives, and she said, originally was said was that there was a lot of commotion and everything that was going on between.
I made that berry stuff.
That looked good. Oh yeah, that looks really good. It was a lot of commotion going on between DL in the background at the comedy place, saying that she ain't no Dave Chappelle and this, and whatever. And that's what she was overhearing, which is what prompted her to talk shit when she got on stage. That was the original story. Mm-hmm. So this live, because she had did like 3 lives already, her and her husband. On this live, she was saying that she was upset with DL from years of stuff that had been going on. And that whole situation was pretty much a setup for her to do what she wanted to do. So you held in all of this for all these years, and when you got the opportunity to go on stage, and DL was the headliner, that you had already premeditated that you was going to go off like this?
I don't believe that.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I don't get it. So I am a Monique. I'm still a Monique fan, but I'm just like, this is taking like a whole lot of other turns and tips and dips and that I don't want to know about. I really don't want to know about. And
that don't ring Monique to me.
No. But that was what she said. She said that. She said that. And I was like, huh?
Now, something probably happened, and then it brought all that stuff up in her spirit about him. But I don't think she just intentionally did something to do this, because they had paperwork and they had promoters and they had all this kind of stuff.
No, this is coming from Monique's mouth, is saying this.
Oh.
I'm watching Monique and her husband say that this is the reason this happened. This is what she is saying from her mouth.
So she said she did all that stuff
on purpose. Yes. Yeah. She said it from her. I'm sitting here watching the live.
Why did she even want to share the stage with him?
That's because this was going to be her get back. This is what I took from that whole conversation. This was going to be her get back to D.L. Hughley for talking shit about her in the past. I'm like, this don't even make no fucking sense. And y'all need to shut your live down right now. Just shut it down, because it's not making sense. This is not making sense. What you're saying right now is not making sense. Again, I do love Monique. Monique is one of my favorite female comedians. Yeah. And she's funny as hell. But when that had came out, I was like, okay, I don't really know what I'm listening to right now. Now.
What I did hear that I didn't like, it was kind of hidden below the belt, was that she didn't call him a real man because I guess one of his friends tried to get at the daughter, or did get at the daughter.
Yeah.
And he did not believe his daughter.
Yeah.
And he would not confront the friend because he said, that's my friend.
Yeah.
And that was the tough one though. I was really mad at him. I was angry at him.
Wait a minute. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, yeah, that's true. She made reference to that. That was the whole preference of her coming on this third live or second live or whatever it was because people was saying that she was being insensitive to D.L. Hughley's daughter, because she bringing the daughter into it of him, because he had made a post saying that he was unable to address the person that did something to his daughter, and that made him feel a kind of way, like he should have been there for his daughter and he wasn't. So then Monique posted underneath that saying, like, pretty much, you can't be like that for your daughter. How can anybody really pretty much trust you? Because you can't be there for your daughter. So people was dragging her for that. And she was like, well, I was just making a statement that if he couldn't be there for his daughter, like, how he would never apologize to me if he can't be like that towards his daughter. I don't know, it's just getting kind of messy. Like, it did, even though, and that's understandably, I don't think that she should have brought that situation because of that situation, what that situation was. I hear what you're saying about DL, but that's still a wound that his daughter carries. So to bring it back to life.
Not only that, I remember DL Hughley again. He had a baby by his lady, and he never told his wife. His wife didn't know or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. And the boy ended up getting killed. The baby ended up getting killed.
Oh
And
yeah.
it got killed by the baby mama's boyfriend.
Mm.
And he had to tell his wife, and his wife had knew it and stuff. It was just like, oh my God. I'm like, tragedy after tragedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and it's just like, oh my God.
He said, I'm reading this from, it's called Complex Magazine. D.L. Hughley criticizes Monique for weaponizing his daughter's sexual trauma. He says that you are a monster. And
well, he said that she was precious.
He did, but she was talking. He was talking about. He talked about her. Yeah, then that's.
You was calling her precious, but when she said something about your daughter, now we got a problem, though.
Yeah, I think I don't agree with the situation, but when it go tit for tat, so I call you precious and you call me DL I'm on the down low. Okay, that's a tit for tat. You talking about me? I'm talking about you. But now if you say something that affects, like she said something about his wife, she said something about his daughter, and
what she said about the wife.
The wife was like, well, the wife pretty much he was like, I don't know how your wife, pretty much fuck with you because you soft pretty much. But that's another tit for tat because she didn't say nothing about she didn't say nothing about your wife, like directed towards your wife. She said, I don't know how your wife fuck with you because you soft. But when you start talking,
maybe she likes soft men.
Maybe. But when you start talking about a traumatic situation that happened to his daughter, something that his daughter may have buried, to bring it out for y'all fight, that's a low blow to me. Mm-hmm. That's a low blow. Now, if it was something, I don't know, but it just seemed like it's a sexual situation that the daughter definitely probably had to go through therapy, and so did DL and all this other thing because it was a sexual trauma. To try to add that to what's going on between you and DL was a low blow. That's just low.
I didn't like that.
You didn't have to say that. You really,
that was kind of dirty. But I mean,
And so DL had posted a picture of him and his daughter, and it says, it said GED section, unbreakable across and she giving him a kiss on his cheek. So I mean. Mm-hmm. I just want it to be over because Monique, and this is where I stand for me some Monique, because Monique went through what she went through with all those folks. Oprah, Tyler Perry.
Yeah, and you turned around and said something about that too. That's why they don't like you, and that's why this and that.
Yeah.
Now, he shouldn't have said that either.
He should have.
But we still don't know how that really affected
we
her.
don't.
It probably affects us the way that she acts towards people today.
Yeah, and she held in her truth. She didn't care what nobody said about her. That was one thing because she was mad at him when he was talking shit about her when she was talking about I think the Netflix thing, and then he said some shit about her during that whole thing. So that's a lot of the stuff that she just internalized. So he was one of the people too. But, she held to her truth because that was her truth of how they were treated her, the things that they did to her. And she did not waver. She didn't say, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and bow down to you guys so that I can get a movie role or I can get this comedy special. No, she held right into her truth.
Right.
That's what I like about Monique. I like that she held.
You know what? She had some money in the bank. She was surviving.
Yes.
She was good.
She was good. And she said, I wasn't sitting around. Y'all think that I was just sitting around here? I was still doing shows. I still was doing stuff.
Yeah.
She was. So, I don't know. I just wish it would go away because she got the role in Black Mafia Family. Yeah. So 50 Cent and gave her, whoever.
But see, here's the thing, Margot, is this is what I hate. They pit us against one another.
Yeah, and we fall for it.
I just really wish that we wouldn't be, so quick to go for it and just think sometimes, you know what, it ain't even worth all that. It's all right.
It's
You know what I mean?
fine.
And these men, I don't like when the men go against the women like that.
Yeah.
Your own kind. Why do you allow yourself to go against the women?
Right. Yeah.
Why? And that's what I don't like. And to me, that's a weak man.
Yeah.
You know, you're not only going against us as one, but now you stepping over and you doing me like that, and I'm a woman.
Yeah.
It's just like, really?
You and see in this situation.
So now you don't respect women at all, because see, now I'm thinking about me and how you doing me and how you talking shit about me or whatever and stuff like that. Is that why your daughter wasn't protected?
Right. And that's what she thinking. And that's what she's saying.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, are you getting help?
Right.
You know, there may be something there.
Right.
You know, and they call her precious like that.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. You know, come on. And you always talk about color and being united. And you said that to that woman.
Yeah. You could have kept your mouth shut, even if she.
You could have did something.
Even though she attacked you, where you being a man, you could have shut that whole thing down. You could have felt however you wanted to feel about it, but you could have shut that whole thing down, not responded, had a conversation with Monique and said, you know what, Monique, you know, I don't know what you're going through right now, but I'm going to give you that. You go ahead. Actually, you can go ahead and do that extra 5 minutes, because that was from what they posted. It was a 40-minute set and a 45-minute set. Go ahead. You can shut down the whole show. I'm going to give you that, because you know what? You deserve it. I'm going to go and give that to you. And you go and do that little extra 5 minutes and let that be there.
Yeah. Or she could have did the same thing to him or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm just like, you know, nobody, neither one of them looked to squash it.
Right. No, they kept going and going.
None of them looked to squash it.
Going and going. Kept going. Kept going. And still going. Like, just shut it. I have a comedian friend. And his I don't know if it's his girlfriend or his wife. His name is Trey, and they are doing parodies of Monique and Daddy, and it's called Neek and Daddy, and they doing like the Instagram live of them, and so he's of course Daddy, and his girlfriend is Monique, and she's like, okay, Daddy, I'm waiting for him to come in. Okay, let them all come in. I'm waiting. He's like, yeah, y'all need to hurry up and get up in here. And then he acts like he's the husband. And then he talking, and he's like, don't say nothing. Let me say it. So what I'm saying is that, did you say something? He's like, no, Daddy. I didn't say nothing. Oh. He's like, oh, okay, I must have heard your thoughts or something. Okay, so here we go. You know, it's... It is so funny, and I hope that it really catches on, because it is hilarious. And they got like 4 parts that they doing. It's on TikTok. It's on TikTok.
It's on TikTok?
Yeah. So I'm like, okay. Very funny. I mean, you know, they put it out there, so people are making jokes about it. So it is, especially comedians. But I'm gonna leave it at this. But what I don't like to see, and is a point that Monique had brought up. There's comedians that's now jumping on DL, and it's men. It's men. It's mostly men jumping on DL side and saying how difficult she is and this and that, and that's why she didn't have this and that's why she had. Y'all just need to shut up. Like, shut up. Shut up.
We don't have nobody protecting us.
No.
But you let that man fall. Guess who will run over to him first?
Right.
A woman.
Yep.
A black woman.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But we out here by ourselves. They don't protect us.
Mm-hmm.
They don't protect us. After all the stuff we have done over the years for them, when it comes down to it, they won't protect the black woman.
Nope.
The black woman is out there. Nobody protects her whatsoever.
By herself. Just by
Nobody.
herself. And you gotta sit there.
And if she get with anything outside of her color, she'll sell out this and that.
Yep.
But brother, you ain't showed me shit.
Nope, not at all. And that's the other thing that they, you know, people talk shit about her having her husband Sydney sitting there. I would rather her husband sit there and support her. Yes. She's just supposed to be out here and let y'all just jump all over her without y'all knowing that she got her daddy on her back. Got her daddy, got her back. Cause y'all would just go out here and have her out for dry.
They talked about Brandy's mama being her manager, didn't they? Mm-hmm. Then they talked about Usher's mama.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But
those are the people.
People need to go where the love is.
Yep, that's the one that have your best interest.
That's the one that got your best interest. That's the one who really gives a damn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not these other people that are in it for the money and with you as long as you making the money.
Right.
You know what I mean? But go behind your back and talk about you or whatever, and you've been a has-been and stuff, and you on song, you know, and ain't nobody knocking on your door no more.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
yep.
It's just like a man would not, honey. They would not. They will not. How come ain't nobody standing up for her?
Right.
Nobody standing up for that woman.
Y'all don't. When she said that, I was like, she is absolutely right. Like, they're not standing for her. They just, the guys. You know how hard it is for.
Let her get a show on Netflix. They're gonna be calling up, hey Monique.
Right.
You got 10 minutes I can have.
Right. You gonna be. Yeah.
I bet they be calling her ass up there.
Right. So I'm like,
I bet you that.
Y'all are ridiculous. So let DL and her do their thing. Let that be their fight. You don't need to jump in. You don't need to say nothing. You don't need to make a comment. You don't need to say, oh yeah, he right, they right. They, you know, shut up and go do your comedy somewhere. Just be quiet. Just be quiet.
You really don't need to say anything. It's not your fight. It's not your party. It's nothing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Let them do it. Because you don't know what bridge you may have to walk back over.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And who you got to see on your way up. And who gonna be up there and to tell you, get your ass back down because you was over there saying all this yummy. Now I'm up here and now you want to be, no. Get out my face.
Be careful.
Yep. Get up.
Because you don't know how that door gonna swing for somebody.
Yep. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't know.
Right. You right. So our last story is about Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan have broken up.
Yeah.
What happened?
How did their contract ended? How did their contract ended?
Oh my God.
That's what I think. And I think that that one guy from Saturday Night Live that ended this show on Saturday Night Live and Kardashian, I think they on contract too.
Oh,
Davidson?
Pete Davidson, yeah.
I think
it's so
they on contract.
about breaking up. Marjorie
really
is supportive. What they I don't know the reason why they and I'm not about to read all of this, but okay. I know Steve Harvey really liked him. It was so funny.
And you know what? It was just oh my God. They said he wanted to move to the next step and she did not. She wasn't ready.
Lori Harvey okay. I'm not trying to salt no lady.
Now, she was proposed by this soccer player that's a billionaire. She messed around with Future and all them a little bit. I mean, you know, linked or whatever. You know, that probably was kind of contractual too. Whoever's hot, whatever. You know, and that's what she does. And, you know, that's why I think it's contractual. And then, you know, it's been a year. Okay, so, you know, y'all got to be together for a year. Y'all got to make it good, and y'all got to make it believable, and you guys got to be there or whatever. So, at the end, okay, contract is coming up and stuff like that. You guys want to, you know, you're going to make something out of it. How you guys feeling? You guys good? No, I want out. Okay, so what are we going to say? How we going to do this? Well, we just say that, you know, he wanted something more, and I wasn't ready because I'm working on a line for myself, you know, skincare or whatever. Okay, we'll shoot it that way. And he was just like, okay, whatever it is, I'm done. Yep, okay. He went out the door.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Because, see, that's what they do behind those curtains that we don't see.
Right. So I'm over here looking at her little dating history. I'm sorry. I just need to pull some receipts.
It's okay.
So Lori Harvey dated a Dutch football player, Memphis Depay, in January 2016.
Uh-huh.
Very shortly after her split she was with Trey Songz.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Yep, she was with Trey Songz in 2018. After her split with Trey Songz,
He's a predator.
yeah, Lori was reportedly spotted making out with the F1 champion Lewis Hamilton after the Super Bowl weekend in 2019. It says, however, neither party ever confirmed the rumors. Okay, so they were just like a little, I got drunk and I was kissing you and y'all took pictures. Okay. Whatever. Justin Combs, who is P. Diddy's son. And then P. Diddy in 2019. And then Future at the end of 2019. And then romantically linked to Abubu. it's Akon's brother. The brother of Akon.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
He looked just like him too. And then, and then the romance between her, Michael B, and her ended early January. In early January 2021. Yeah, that's when they started. And now nothing. I mean, you single until you married. So, I mean, you could date.
And that is a wide variety of... I bet you they probably have the same business agent or something.
Yeah.
You know, okay, you go here with that. Okay, we're going to put you over here with him. Okay, go over here for a few times. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's underneath the same roof, and she just getting passed around for, whoever the hot boy is.
And that is gross. If that is the truth,
I mean, it is,
you being used.
It's a job. It's just a job, and stuff like that. And, I read about this stuff all the time. And then, you just make it, okay, and now on the contract, you can't do this, you can't do that. You can't make me look like a fool, and you can't do this, and you can't do that. And, we got to have at least, maybe 4 dates, like in 3 months, where we know we're getting photographed. You know what I mean? Right. They do stuff like that. Oh, and if we're going to do a couple of concerts, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. And that's what they do.
That's crazy. I would not want to be the pass around girl because you look crazy.
Exactly.
You look
exactly. Men do it all the time though, but it doesn't look good for a woman.
No, it really don't.
It don't look good for a woman.
I'm like, what are you doing and why? But you getting paid? Okay, we getting paid. Then I guess.
And you know what? Just concentrate on building your brand.
Yeah.
Or getting your business off the ground and stuff like that. You ain't got to be dating and do all that. Put your head in your business.
Yep.
You never had no man on your arm to do that, sis.
No, not at all. Because they not providing you.
They ain't going nowhere.
Nothing.
They ain't going nowhere. They'll be there, and you know what? By the time you get done, you ain't gonna want to be bothered with them nowhere.
Right.
And all that traveling you're gonna be doing, get out there and see some stuff.
Right. Yep. I guess.
Crazy.
There they go. Broke up. So we'll see who she got a contract with next. All right, y'all. That is about it. That's about all we got to talk about today. So we'll hit y'all up next week.
You guys have a great weekend and be safe out there. Please put those masks on. They got COVID back like a vengeance.
Yep, COVID is back. They even talking about having a mask mandate come back. So
that would be great.
Yeah, because we wear them anyway. So might as well.
Exactly.
All right. So we will see y'all. We'll be here next week.
Take care.
Be safe.